Hi guys, thanks for joining me. It's time for another Slimming World video. I have even, this week, made notes. How efficient am I? Well, that's the second time I've said that in a week. I must be getting very organised with videos at the moment. Yeah, another week, another weigh-in, another set of issues and meals and Slimming World type things. Let's start with the numbers. So I weighed in on Monday morning, bank holiday Monday it was, which was 2 days ago because I'm filming this on Wednesday. You will see this tomorrow. And I had lost either half or 3/4 pound, depending on how you look at it. According to the scales, I had lost 3/4 pound, but my scales do quarters. Who knew? I didn't even realise that until this week, because they've only ever shown me weight in halves or full pounds before. And the Slimming World app that I feed my numbers into only does halves. So according to the Slimming World app, I've lost half a pound, but in reality I've lost 3/4. But that's kind of good in terms of next week's weigh-in, because I'm 1/4 pound ahead of the game already, if that makes sense. It's not a great loss, let's be honest. It's better than putting on and it's better than maintaining. It is heading in the right direction, but I wasn't in the least surprised. Last week I went away with my best friend for 2 days to Cardiff. I'm gonna say we tried to make healthy choices, but frankly we didn't. We drank loads of gin, we drank shed loads of wine, we ate pasta, and we did refuse puddings at both lunch and dinner. That's good, isn't it? And I had a watermelon and feta salad, which wasn't too bad, I don't think. But yeah, overall it was... and I had to cook breakfast the next morning. It was not a surprise. Those 2 days were packed full of food and fun, as they should be. It was a birthday trip. I'm actually filming this on my birthday. It's my 50th birthday today. Can't believe I've been on this planet half a century. Insane. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, it was a birthday trip away, and as is very often the way with me, when I got back from that, I struggled to get back on plan. I do find that when my head's in the game and I'm at home and there's nothing going on, that's the easy time for me. But once I go slightly off-piste and off-plan, I find it really difficult to get back in. And a Chinese takeaway may have happened, although it wasn't the worst choices. I didn't really get back on plan until Sunday, and Sunday was back on plan day, and I have been on plan since Sunday. Yeah, completely on plan, so that's good. I've got myself back in the game. I do find that I just get into that mentality of, oh, well, I've been off plan for half of today, so I might as well carry on until, you know, until tomorrow, and then, oh, well, it's only another day. And I just get that whole thing, and I find it so difficult to get back from that. So if anybody has any tips as for how to deal with that, or how you deal with it, or what helps you, please leave them in the comments, because that is something that I do feel that I really struggle with. I think what I have learned from that is to organise for when I get back before I go, if I'm going away somewhere. So I know that when I get back, this is what we're having for dinner that night, and I know what I'm having the next day as well, and I've perhaps got all that in. I've been a little bit disorganised, or I felt quite disorganised. I haven't been planning at my best because I'm running down the fridge a little bit. We're going away on Sunday, it's now Wednesday, and so I don't want to do a big shop and get lots of stuff in. And also my car has broken down today, so, and had to go to the garage, so I'm without a car, so I haven't been able to go to Tesco's today. I was planning to go and pick up a few bits. Literally got nothing in for breakfast tomorrow at all at the moment, but never mind. So yeah, organisation I think is key for me. Planning ahead, and always planning ahead, consistently planning ahead, because I'm quite good at it for a bit and then I go off and, you know, I don't get back on, so I need to really be full on with that. What did I cook this week that was good? Food-wise this week, I think my favourite thing that I've cooked was a turkey minced chilli with cauliflower rice. The turkey minced chilli was really good. Ashley had seconds, and even had seconds of cauliflower rice, which gobsmacked me. Never made cauliflower rice before. Got the recipe from my best friend who's doing Weight Watchers, but it crosses over really well to Slimming World as well. I filmed a little bit yesterday, a sort of cook-along thing, and I show the cauliflower rice in it. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I can do a recipe thing of how I do it, or a cook-along with that recipe. Barely a recipe, but yeah, you know, what am I talking about? You know what I'm on about. Let me know if you want to know more about it, and I'll show you in a future video. There we are, that was easy. But yeah, turkey minced chilli, we'll definitely be doing that again. It was a really nice recipe, and I enjoyed it with the turkey mince. It felt quite light and tasty. My plan, as I said, I'm going away on holiday. My plan going for this week is I'm going away on Sunday, which is a day early because we leave Sunday afternoon to go to Greece for 10 days. So I'm going to away Sunday, plug my numbers in to the app on Sunday. I'm really hoping, I'm on £13 loss at the moment. I'm really hoping to reach that stone before I go away. That would be a real boost, because even if I put on all the weight in the world on holiday, I don't think I could put on a stone in 10 days, could I? So I still wouldn't be back to where I started, so that would be good. There's going to be another set of challenges when I get back from holiday, because we've got another trip shortly after that for my dad's 80th birthday, but I'll talk more about that in detail. But when I get back from holiday, which will be midweek, I'll have a few days to get back on plan before weighing, so that will be, I'll miss out the weigh in the middle because I'll be away, and then I'll weigh again a few days after I get back and get back into the Monday weigh-ins then. That's my plan. I'm going to try and be good on holiday. I don't imagine I'm going to be particularly good. Good for me, which is probably not anyone else's version of good. I mean, it's a holiday, for God's sake. I'm not going to be watching every sin and writing down everything I eat. I'm going to enjoy myself, but I will try and make some good choices, and I will try and drink less and slower. My mum always says to me, drink slower, drink more slowly, and it's true, isn't it? She drinks one drink to every 2 of mine, and yeah, that's a good tip, really. Anyway, enough of my waffle. I think I've talked enough. Enough of my waffle. I filmed yesterday some cook-along type stuff, and I've done a bit of a what I eat in a day today, although we're going out for dinner tonight, so it might only be pictures tonight. And it is, as I said, my 50th birthday, so I am not going to be counting sins tonight. I'm going to just eat what I want and have a couple of drinks as well, because you're not 50 every day, are you? So that's coming up. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye. I'm in that situation where I've got loads of bits left in the fridge, and I want to go and do a proper shop tomorrow for the rest of the week. I haven't got any meals planned or anything, and I'm trying to just use stuff up. So last night we had a roast chicken for dinner. I'm turning that into chunky chicken and vegetable soup. So just let me pop you around the other way. I have got some, I made stock out of the chicken carcass this morning, and I've got some leeks, carrots, potatoes in there. I've sweated them off in a bit of spray oil, and now I'm just cooking them in chicken stock. I'm going to add some herbs to that. What should we put in? Shall we put in some tarragon, I think. Sorry, Will?
So you mentioned Rory the pigeon.
Thank you. No, I haven't. It's a Slimming World video. William's here.
Alright. I reckon pigeon is quite stunning.
A little bit of tarragon, don't need too much because it's quite strong. I'll just add that in. I also found a corn on the cob sitting at the bottom of the vegetable basket, so I am cooking that up, and I'm making some mini quiche muffins, or what it's crustless quiches, muffin things, because they're a really good way of using bits and pieces up, and they're also really tasty. You can put them in the freezer as well once they're cooked. I haven't washed up yet, so my kitchen's a bit chaotic. So the basis of the muffins is, for 6 muffins, 2 large eggs, and 150 grams of cottage cheese, fat-free cottage cheese. I like the onion and chive one. I've also found some little tomatoes I'm going to chop up. I'm going to do half an onion, just put that in the processor and blitz it. I'm going to cook a couple of pieces of bacon medallions and use up this pepper that's a bit sorry for itself, and this asparagus. Whose use by date is the 19th of August, today is the 28th. Looks alright, I'm just going to cut the woody bit off the bottom. So I'm going to cut, chop, cook the bacon, mix all that, and I will come back to you when that's done. Okay, this is my mini quiche mix all mixed up. Now you could, of course, that is completely free, so you bake that at 160 fan, I think it is, for about 25 minutes, something like that. I'm going to put it into the silicone muffin case in a minute. I like to add 30 grams of grated cheese. I grate it. That is one healthy extra A, but I only ever eat 2 of these at a time, so that's a third of a healthy extra A. So I grate it, I put half in the mixture, mix it up, and half across the top. But you can obviously do it without the cheese, and that makes them completely free, and they're very yummy as well. I'm just a cheese fiend. Right, here we are, all ready to go into the oven. Yummy! Right, here is my chicken soup. I ended up putting the bits of asparagus. I chopped the top half of it, the bottom half of it was too far gone, and put it into the soup because I had enough stuff already to go in the muffins without adding the asparagus as well. That's looking delicious. Ashley likes a swirl of double cream in his. Obviously I will not be having that, and Ashley will probably have his with French bread and cheese, which I also won't be having, but yeah, chunky chicken and vegetable soup, and it smells lovely. It just needs a bit of seasoning, and then Ashley's cream added after I've taken mine out. I just wanted to show you this. This is my cauliflower rice, which I don't know which order I'm putting this video up in, but you may, yeah, I'll talk about it in the intro. So yeah, this is what it looked like, and I really quite liked it. It's really good. I'm going to freeze this one and see how it freezes, but my friend who told me about it tells me it freezes really well, so fingers crossed. Good morning, it's 12 o'clock, so it's actually almost afternoon, or technically probably just after 12, so probably is afternoon. I didn't have breakfast this morning. I decided because we were going out for dinner tonight that I would have a sort of brunch, and I'm not a big one for eating first thing in the morning anyway, so this is what I'm having. Unfortunately, my car unexpectedly overheated and has had to go to the garage, so I'm looking at my phone because it's buzzing. So I didn't get to Tesco's. I was hoping to get to Tesco's, so I'm having to make do with sort of what we've got in the fridge, but that's okay. I am having, I'll show you what I've got in the pan here. 2 bacon medallions. These are from Tesco's, and they produce more water than any other bacon medallions I've ever used. They're absolutely, it's like, unless you have the pan really, really hot, it's, sorry, the camera's steaming up, isn't it? Yeah, too much water in those, won't buy them again. This is spinach and tomatoes with some garlic granules, some of these Schwartz garlic granules. Just, sorry, that's not going to focus. Oh, come on, camera. What I need, there we are, that's better. Garlic granules. I've just stir-fried those, and I'm going to take those out because they're done now, and pop in an egg. And I'm also having 2 pieces of Kingsmill crustless toast for my healthy extra B. And here's breakfast. Now normally I would have had some baked beans with this, but I'm out of baked beans and I can't get to the shops, so I have allowed myself, because it's my birthday, a little tiny scraping of Anchor Lighter Spreadable on my toast. My egg didn't go brilliantly, but this is real life, people. It still looks delicious though. Yeah, plenty of speed food, bacon, eggs, toast with a scraping of Anchor Lighter Spreadable, which is probably some sins, but it's not something I ever normally eat, so I don't know how many, but I would think probably a teaspoon and a half. Also, there's only 3 halves of toast because I ate one already.